Alright, Eugene backyard repair here for another. We're gonna do a easy video today. Nothing complicated. Today's Friday the 13th. It's my birthday, so it's 50 outside in New York. So we're just gonna do a quick video. We're gonna do a quick video on I got my son's XR70 sits outside and is missing this chain guard right here, so we gotta use one. So we're gonna do a video on getting this cleaned up, and then bring you over. Then we got this. Got a guy, a local guy that I work with and know, does scrap, and he said he had a mower he picked up the other day and wanted to know if I was interested in picking it up. So we're gonna do some clean up on this and some assessment of what it may need to I can get some parts on the way, and we can do a video on will it run. Doesn't look too bad. It's just been sitting around. I'm guessing somebody could have hit a rock and blew it up. I don't know, but we're hoping it was just sitting around somewhere, and it was just a cleanup he did, and we'll see if we can. Ooh, she's a little loose. Handle's really loose right there with the bolt. Anyway, we'll see if we can get that cleaned up. But we're gonna start with the cover here. Make sure you can see. Alright, anyway, so yeah, we're gonna start with the cover here. We're just gonna take some cleaner and see if we can get some of the dirt off of it. Does it matter? Nah. Will it look better? Yes. Also got parts in for the carb rebuild on the Polaris 250, so we'll get that video out sometime soon here too. Just take some cleaner here. I just want to get some of the mud off of it. Looks like an OEM part too. No tabs are broken, which is good. Got no bolts. I don't know why I don't know who would post something that they removed, obviously their salvage company, from a bike and not put the bolts with it. I mean, what are you gonna do with the bolts? Of course, the bolts that go on this are a special bolt. They're a M6 with what we call a shoulder on it, so the bolt's not threaded all the way to the top, so you can't squeeze the plastics and break them. But whatever, we'll find something to put in there. Yes, the KX still sits in the background. Yes, I have the parts of the countershaft shaft sealed. Have I done the video on it? Nope. I actually don't know how to change the countershaft seal on a KX. I've never done one. Never need to do one. So when I do that video, it'll be not really a how-to, more like a first time. Let's see if I can not mess this up. Actually, it doesn't look bad at all. I'll show you to get it cleaned off here. I'll show you a little trick on getting it from faded back to black. This would be like a shiny black, and from years in the sun. I mean, it's off an 03, so it's 20 years old. It's off a 20-year-old motorcycle, so it's actually not bad. Don't know what it'll look like when it dries, but it's not too bad. Hoping it's 50 today, but it's raining. It was raining yesterday, raining today. Well, misty, so everything's really damp, so it doesn't really dry off well. Whoops, there we look up. Take our Walmart Wagner heat gun here and see if we can dry this off a little bit. Because this will be both the way you can dry it off and the way you can turn the plastics from a dull black to a shiny black again. Plug a heat gun in here. We got on low right now. Let's see if we can dry this off some. As you can see, it's not really. There it goes. It turned almost a white color. So it dries. Take your heat gun, not on the full setting. and we just hold it here for a minute. And you should see it change from a dull color to a shiny color. You should. It might be too cold out here today. We're just going to do a partial on this, that way you can see the before and after. It's starting to change. You want to make sure you keep moving, don't stay in the one spot because you end up warping it. There we go. Sorry. Funny thing is, this is an old trick that car dealers used to do on old vehicles with the plastic on there, like the bumper size to get faded and everything. But they were doing it just to fool you and make you think, oh look, it's low miles, it hasn't been used, it's been in the garage. No, it has not. Been outside. I'm doing it just to make it look better. For my son's bike, we're not getting rid of the bike. Works on lawnmower chutes. I know if you're some people like my mom, she wants to make the mower look like it never got used right up until it can't move no more, so she likes to keep them clean. I mean, she's not trying to fool and sell it. It's just personal preference for her. She just wants to make sure it looks good. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but you can actually watch this change from dull to shiny. I think we'll stop right here and we'll show you the difference between the two. Oh, the camera's going to pick it up, but here's the line between what it was and what it looked like, so not bad. So I'm not trying to, it's not going to look like new. I mean, you can definitely see it was mounted before. You can see dull spots in it. So alright, we're going to bring it back when we get it all cleaned up here. Alright, we're back. Let me move the detail display out. We got it. I don't know what you think. It definitely is looking better than it did before. So it's not, it's a used part. It's a lot cheaper. I think the original OEM part, the best I could do was like $39. This one I got for I think $14. You can see right there, maybe you can see it. It says Honda on it, so definitely a OEM part. Yeah, like I said, it's better than nothing. My son's missing this totally off the back of the bike. This goes on the rear of the bike. 2 bolts, covers up the front sprocket some, and then covers the chain so it doesn't, your pant leg don't get sucked into the chain. All right, so done with that. We're gonna move on to the mower here. We're gonna pause you 1 second because I need to get I gotta get the vacuum out because need to get about 3 pounds pine needles off the top, and we'll see what the gas tank looks like. See if we can get these bolts off, these things off, and we'll clean up on the wire wheel and get them tightened back up. Just to take care of that, so we don't have to do it later, and then see what she looks like once we get her all cleaned off. I'm pretty sure I'll get it to run, but I have had some that will not run, but the pull start control, these levers up here on the top, the cables, these clamps. These are, I think, $4.99 a piece for those. So there's a set there. There's a set at the bottom. This thing right here, you can't buy it. The chute cover, I think they're like $25 for a chute cover. Get the muffler. You get the wheels. I did one video, I think, on the Craftsman. I had to put them wheels on there. $35 for a set of wheels. Plus, I bought them. By the time I bought the mower, put the wheels on, did the cleanup of it. My time, I probably made $5. Air filter cover, not cheap. There's a carburetor underneath there. Then you got the guard here, so it doesn't kick rocks or dirt out or anything at your back at you. That I haven't had to replace one because you know, if they're there, they're good enough. But I've had some that shoot up that need to be replaced. Got a blade underneath this. It looked okay, and a mount. The mount's 25. The blade is 15. So if I take it apart and just take the parts out and put the parts up on my pile here, my storage in the cabinet there and stuff, or up there on the shelf. If I put it up on the pile, it would pay for itself what I pay for the mower in parts. So if I have to part it and it won't run and I wasted my time cleaning it, then I wasted my time cleaning it. But you know, I got the scrap guy. What I'll do is I'll disassemble everything I want off this thing, from the full start cover to the muffler to the oil tube if I want to, and the heat controlled choke system on it. And then I'll put it out in the front yard, tell them to come pick it up, and he'll back up his truck, he'll throw it back in there, and he'll scrap it. So probably the controls, I would just take the handle right off, cables and all, and just put the handle in the corner somewhere, and then forget that I had it. I know I had it, but I wouldn't know where it went. And then if I need parts, I got parts for it. So anyway, so we're gonna pause you and bring you back in a minute here when I get the vacuum out. Yeah, all right, we get at least the vacuum part the way out. Get the old Craftsman here. Well, we'll get this thing cleaned off, and we'll bring you back in a second when that's done. We get to see what it looks like. All right, hang on. Let's get this vacuumed off, and we'll bring you back when we assess the gas tank and the air filter. All right, we got most of it off of there. We're gonna grab an 8mm. I think it's an 8. We're gonna pull this top cover off. Well, it's 8mm 5/16. Pull this top cover off and make sure the mice haven't moved in. It sucked try to get start, and if it did start for some reason, after dumping the fuel out, running it and catching your mower on fire for some just a couple of screws here. Mice love to build a nest up inside this cover. And yes, I have had it. I think I had a mower with 180 hours on it. Maybe not even that much. It might have been that about burned to the ground because mouse had built a nest up under the cover. Caught the motor on fire when they ran it. Right on the side of the engine was the fuel pump. So ended up catching the fuel line on fire. Caught the controls on fire, like the foot controls. Burned the pads on the running boards. Some of the paint, wiring. I did end up putting it all back together. You know, the only way you could tell was on one of the running boards on the front. You could see some bubbling in the paint. So there she is. Not horrible. I'm glad to take apart PVC where the rebreather was off. Alright, we're gonna bring it back when we get that cleaned out. It's not bad. Bring it in here so you can see. Not too bad. Just some pine needles, no mouse nest, but there's no sense in leaving it there. Even the pine needles can catch on fire. Roll down on the linkages. You know, so just these pine needles sitting on top of this cover here can catch on fire. So we're gonna get that cleaned out. Bring you back in a second when we're done. Alright, we're back. We got the debris evacuated. This is funny. Plastic. That's what engages the pulsar engages against is plastic. Plastic. Everything is plastic. Even though this one the engine was made in the USA, but they still use plastic parts. Anyway, we got that all cleaned out. Oh, there's an ant. Oh no, it's a spider. He's probably mad. Where'd he go? He's right down in there. See if I can bring you in. Whoops, I brought you in all right. He's right there on the side. He's mad. That's funny. No, now come on, shrink back down. All right, there we go. Ain't all the way down, but there we go. This player was mad. All right, we got one more cover. We're gonna put this pull start back on. We got one more cover to pull off just to make sure. The front cover for the drive system where the belt runs. And when that one's done, we're good to go. Yep. Got one more cover over here in the front. We'll attempt to get off. Sometimes that screw does not come out. It's in the same direction as these this way, except for there's nowhere for the water to run out. These ones, there's no bottoms, so the water can run around the bottom. Those, sometimes the water sit around them, and they end up all rusting out, and you can't get them out, or you break the screw off. And we're going to do it anyway. Worst comes to worst, I'll drill out the screw and find another one. Because I have seen mowers where the drive system wouldn't work at all. There would be you squeeze the handle, no drive. There was so much grass underneath the cover that it got between the belt and the pulley, and we just let it wouldn't let the belt tighten down on the pulley. Come on, don't break. Back and forth a couple times. I think we got it. Not bad. I think I can just air gun this one out. I don't think I'm gonna have to get the vacuum out. Found out where Mr. Spider's summer home was. He's up here underneath this cover. Almost got the air gun stuck. This is one of them covers I was talking about when I was doing doing that chain guard that turned white. This is one of them right here. It's just the front cover off the drive system. They turn white too, so you can use the same thing. Like I said, some people are very particular about their mower. It's got to be clean when they use it and clean when they put it back. So for certain folks, that might actually annoy the heck out of them that the cover turns like almost a white. Those turn so gray color that you swear it was white. So it does annoy some people. So it's really good to know. You can do it with a regular hairdryer. Just takes a little longer, but it's good for some people to know how to get this back to that black. Some of them are dull, some of them shiny. Usually when you hit them with the heat gun, they come out shiny, but they'll dull back out. So we get this back on. That trick with the heat gun is good to know if you're doing an old car, so you want to take it to the car show or something like that. And those plastic pieces on the side of the bumper, sometimes they get faded, and you want to find a quick way to get them to turn black again without having to put the chemicals to them, which chemicals don't last. This doesn't last forever either, but it lasts a lot longer than the chemicals. You can do the same trick on your on your molding on your car. Anyway, there we have it. It's all cleaned up. Do I want to attempt to smell this gasoline? Probably not. That and the floor is really, really dirty. I don't want to kneel on it. It's really wet because of the temperature change. Oh yeah. She's full of mold. You can wash this filter, so take it in the house, use some little dish soap. If it's not falling apart in your hand, you can clean it up just like a sponge. Rinse out really well, dry it, let it dry, air dry, blow dryer. Get most of the water out of it. But she's pretty dirty in there. So I think I might have an air filter on the wall. Let's check the gas tank. Oh yeah, that's awesome. There's fuel in the tank. Yeah, but it's great fuel. Let me find something here to kneel on. I'm not kneeling in this mud. Not today. I'm not staying outside all day today. So hang on, we'll move the camera here. We'll give us now. Yeah, that's no good. And I see a lot of dirt in the bottom. So we get a flashlight. The tank is definitely needs to be removed. I don't know if you can see it, but right down there at the bottom of the tank. Of course, let's put the flashlight in the gas. Down there at the bottom of that tank, it is definitely rusty, or dirt, not rust. So this tank is plastic. Now let me wipe off the flashlight. Should have never dunked in the gas. This is a Walmart special, and we know how that'll play with the great Walmart plastics. Yeah, I got it good enough. It'll drip dry. There you have it, folks. We got her all cleaned up. Got a quick assessment. Thank God on this one I don't have to go get a blade and a mount, and that's the drive system. The other thing is wire tied shut here. I don't know how they shut the mower off. I don't know what this is for. The bungee cord here. Take that right off. Piece of rope down here. I know what the rope's for. It was a good idea, but I don't know what they're worried about. It was to keep this guard right for here, for going underneath the mower when you back up. It's meant to go underneath the mower. The blades don't touch the ground, and that doesn't go up inside. You can see it's if you look at that guard, whoops, the guard's pretty wide. It's almost as wide as the mower. Really cool. It does not go up. It does not go up in the blades. I mean, not that it can't. If you ran over a rock or something, or a piece of wood or something in the yard, it can. But it's got this big tube down here to keep it from bending and going up inside. So, not likely you're going to chop it off. But hey, if you're afraid of it getting cut, put a piece of rope to it. I guess. We were going to take these bolts off in this video, but it's going to get too long here. I see there's Loctite on them too, so that might make it a little difficult. Whoever assembled it didn't tighten them all the way up when they assembled it. So anyway, so I guess we're going to call this video here just a quick today's Friday the 13th, and it's my birthday, so just a quick birthday video, get something up for you guys to view. Anyway, if you have any information on this, please like, share, subscribe. Looking for a rag. Follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. Post pictures of parts, projects, funny videos, drift girl, things in nature, screenshots. Done a lot of cell phone returns. Those are on my Instagram. So you can check them out. Got a lot of people's phones back home, thank God. Got me a new sweatshirt here for my birthday. That's why when you get older, people ask you, what do you want for your birthday, family members? And I needed a sweatshirt, so the other one was getting pretty holy from using the welder or the grinder. Had holes all in the pocket, so we got ourselves a new sweatshirt from my mother. So glad to have it. It's warm too. Actually, I'm sweating, but it's not that warm in this garage. So anyway, so go check out both of my pages, sign up for them, and if you would give this video a like, comment. It was just a happy birthday on there. I appreciate it very much. Helps with the videos getting shared, and we're out of here. Peace. We'll get her all we'll do a video on will it run. And then on the bench we got a carb and a rebuild kit. And we got to put that cover back on. We'll do a video on that. Just show, it's not that hard. And we still got the countershaft seal. As you can see, the oil in the pan down there behind the front sprocket on the kicks. All right, we're out here.